So now we're in the round of 16, another game for you guys to bite your teeth into. Football is coming thick and fast. And as Fiso has mentioned in the previous video, this is the time where the boys and the men get separated and we get to see who will be going through to represent their country in the last 8. So now, Mto, we have Senegal and Cape Verde playing each other. We have Sadio Mane basically hoping to do what you have mentioned and what you have cried about, for a lack of a better word, in the sense that the big players haven't really showed up in this tournament. So now, why should this be a fixture that people must be tuned into?
Well, I mean, you've got the story that we all like generally as people, the David versus Goliath story, you know? So that's one point. You always wanna hope that when the minnows play the big boys, they can show up and it can be a fun and exciting game because they've got nothing to lose, really. You know, they're playing for pride. They're just playing because, you know, they're there to see how far they can get in the tournament. And that creates something exciting because you've got the big team who is expected to win. And then you've got the small team who's just trying to fight against that. And also you've got sides that haven't done so well in the tournament so far. So I think they will want to prove themselves. I mean, each of these teams have scored no more than 3 goals, you know, and they would want to prove themselves. So if you're going to watch this game, it's probably going to be very exciting. It's probably going to be end-to-end stuff. And yeah, we'll just wait and see what's going to happen.
100%, my brother. And with Senegal, I think they haven't necessarily had it easy in the group stages. A few games didn't go their way in the sense that we probably would have thought that with the might of Sadio Mane and some very established international players, they would have been able to easily beat their competition. But they have, by all intents and purposes, been the side that has had the rub of the green. So for this one, I'm thinking that now is the time for us to see the real Senegal. If there is ever a time for them to start showing who they are, how big their players are, it is now. They were unlucky, unfortunate in previous tournaments to not take it. But again, the more they go into the tournament, the longer they go playing the way that they played in the group stages, the more likely it is that they're going to be kicked out. And with a team like Cape Verde, who we know can be a banana skin on any particular day, you can slip and you can see yourself being knocked out by those guys. So never, ever, ever underestimate them, as you mentioned, because they are an underdog. And on their day, they do deliver. They really do deliver. But now, what would you say is the one thing that is going to take Cape Verde forward? They don't necessarily have the star players that play for Liverpool, Ala Salam, Sadio Mane. So who is it? Or is there a particular player, or is it just the way that the team plays as a unit?
Funny, I'm actually going to mention something that is not even football related, but it very much applies in football. Luck. These lads are going to need a lot of luck, my friend, because like you said, they are coming up against a Senegal team that, as the tournament progresses, everyone expects them to get stronger. They've got the firepower. Cape Verde have no really top players that are playing in the top leagues in Europe. I think their most recognized player is a guy by the name of Jamiro Monteiro. You know, he plays in the MLS for Philadelphia Union. And you're looking at that and you're thinking, what can they do really? Yeah, sure, the coach can try and set up really well, make sure we tight, low block, and make sure we're not giving any spaces in between the lines for Senegal to be able to play their stuff. But they're going to need luck. That's all. I'm telling you.
Luck indeed. So at the end of the day, by luck, guys, we do not mean what the people have associated luck with in African football. By luck, we mean that they will need someone.
What's that?
I do not want to press on that matter because we will be talking about stereotypes. But I do want to say that at the end of the day, this is football. If you ever want to think about things happening, stranger things happening, we have seen Ramontada. So this may be one of those things where we expect the big team to win because they do have a player advantage. But Ghana have proven that on any given day, it just takes one red card to just change everything. So maybe the luck will be on Cape Verde's side, and they will be the team that goes over through to the last 8. And now with that being said, just let us know who you think is going to win this one. Do you think that Senegal and Sadio Mane will finally start to show the prowess that we expect them to have, or will it be the man from the MLS, as Mtoa has mentioned, to basically fire his team to an unexpected place in the last 8? Peace.